So I'm not very motivated feeling today, but what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna maybe like previs some lines, see if I can start getting my ideas going, just kind of stuff that I want to do for like a bigger video. So I mean, I have ideas, it's just doing the ideas, and it's making it a little difficult that, one, I'm holding this tripod real weird, and two, that my like right ankle, like the shin area, is hurting real bad, like every time I land on it. I think it might just be like from using it too much in like the last little while, so I think this might be, I don't think I'm gonna be able to hold on to like that whole 3 days a week thing. So, but I'm out today, so let's make the best of it, huh? So I want to hit like a D-leg thing off of right here. Like kind of on the side right here. So if I go this way, I'm too far that way, I feel like. We'll find out. I hit that before. So I've been dealing with like this like small type injury, and it's kind of annoying. It's like in the back of my heel, it feels like there's like a little bit of extra like bone or something, and it feels like it's like just pushing against the heel, and it doesn't feel that bad when I warm up and stuff like that. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm gonna try and stretch it out and see kind of how it feels. I was worried about that it was Achilles tendonitis, but the stretches that I saw online that kind of prove if it is or isn't, doesn't hurt my Achilles at all. So it's kind of in my head, but I don't know exactly what. Alright, so I'm going back to tunnels. It's not necessarily by choice. I would have gone somewhere else. However, I have a problem going on. That's actually pretty severe. That my tires are worn out. There's something wrong with the alignment of the car, and so it's just kind of destroying the tires. And unfortunately, that just means I can't go other places until I get it fixed. Luckily, Tunnels is right down the street. I don't have a good wheel device to get over there right now, and I'm a little tired. As you saw, I did like a bunch of weed whacking just a little bit earlier. But I have plans. Good training plans. Now, I'm going out, and it's already 4, and it's usually late for me, but not even like 30 minutes ago, there was no clouds whatsoever, and that pretty much made it impossibly miserable to do anything. There's where it was 90 degrees, and I was definitely sweating out there just weed whacking, just basically standing still. But man, that was crazy. If you were a little confused as to why I took like that whole grabbing out those shoes bit in the very beginning, apparently part of the problem is that my shoes were too tight and flat for my heel. So apparently running shoes are more comfortable. Padded shoes are supposed to help with that issue, but I haven't used these shoes since 2013. They're the first 13s I bought, so they still fit. I bought them a little big because that's all I had at the time. So it kind of works out. Usually old shoes kind of get this like Lego type layer that forms after you use it for so long. It goes from rubber to like a plastic. They still haven't hit that. I brought my other shoes, like my work shoes, just in case I needed more grip or something like that. So we'll kind of see what happens with that one. So I was going to film it all on the G7, but now that my laptop's back up and running, I think I'm going to use this on Vlog and see how this works. So I'm going to switch out the lenses real quick. There you go. I think I'm underexposed, so we'll go like that. So I do have a couple things that I want to learn today. I want to try and maybe try a backflip, a couple wall flip type variations, like maybe not like the actual like wall flip ones, like where you're like a straight backflip, but something else, kind of like a cheat gainer thing. But we'll see how my back's feeling and go from there. But let's get to that. This is sitting around and talking is a little boring. So now it's starting to rain, which is kind of what I was expecting. Maybe a little sooner than I had hoped, but I'm gonna get to it right now. So these shoes don't work for these kind of movement. My ankle's turning sideways. I'm gonna go grab the other ones. So I'm gonna do like the normal one, and then I'm gonna try the ones that I'm thinking about. Like the normal one is just kind of sideways over around, and then I'm gonna try and double it. That's a hard one, only because like I have to still jump. So this like stuck behind. This one's going straight. This one's kind of stuck behind, so it's a little crooked. Let's see how that one looked. So that one looked a little better. My ankle's feeling a little weird, like weak. Let's say this is my ankle. It feels like kind of weak right here. I don't know if that has something to do with like the foot pains that I'm having or not. So it's kind of in my head, but I'm not sure it is anything. We'll see though. I have to be very careful. If it feels any weaker, then I have to call it. So. Oh, God, that was ugly. 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 So that went all right. The only problem is that I got lost. I don't know how far back I was gonna go, so it really kind of threw me off, and it was like super duper scary. So I want to try again, but it's just kind of. So I did it, but it wasn't very good. I was very lost in the air. Luckily, kind of like my body knows how to land. But I didn't know how far back I was going to go, and obviously, as you can tell, I went pretty far back from here all the way to here. That's pretty decent size. So I want to try again, but I'm gonna take it slow and kind of see what happens. So I'm gonna do a weird, I'm gonna make a weird judgment call. I'm gonna stop right here. Those two backflips were okay, nothing hurt, besides like my ankle a little bit, like I was saying. But I have to make this decision call only because I am getting a little like lost and shaky after I land. So for right now, I'm just gonna call it and then probably come back tomorrow, to be honest, as long as I'm not like sore and feeling gross. So I'm gonna go home, take care of myself, and then come back out more fresh, earlier, and then we'll just kind of be back. So today's actually an extremely busy day. I have to get the tires replaced because I showed you the other day that it was like real messed up, and then hold on. So I have to run to Peerless real quick and get the tires replaced. Unfortunately, they don't do alignment, and I have Air Canada calling me about my refund that was supposed to be given back to my bank. I want to check the process on that because my bank said they haven't received anything yet. So I'm kind of in a rush today, but while cleaning the car, I found my Ceramonic microphone, so that's cool. But I will update you guys here in a second. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. Dude decided to pull out right when I started turning. I'm not gonna slam on my brakes for you, dog. Ain't happening. So, Echo tunnels. Finally made it. Replaced the tires. They're looking pretty good. I do need to get an alignment done, but it's one thing at a time. I think I'm going to hit these pre's and then try and get to like some flips again. So. To the ankle. I think I want to do a bunch of step-up flips to see if I can get those better, like get the angle and everything. Not land so high. I think I'm gonna call it for today, but I think I'm gonna hit a